Today we're in Albany, Oregon, checking out
Antique store.
That's right, antique stores. Albany Antiques, one of the largest antique malls in Southern Oregon.
25,000 square feet of old stuff.
That's right, 25,000 square feet of antiques. There has to be some mid-century in there
somewhere. Leave it to Lola to start up front.
Yes, I started up front. They always have such great clothes here. This is $52.
$52?
Yeah, and there's one over there too.
Oh wow. That one is amazing.
Yeah.
1970s is what it says, but I don't know. It looks pretty late 60s to me, but you never know. I'm just seeing that they actually have some mid-century glassware back here too.
I like this little poodle dish. 24, a little
24
trinket
bucks.
dish. You can put your rings or bracelets or
I
earrings.
like these. These remind me of when you go to grandma's house as a kid and it had it full of candy. That's where you get grandma candy.
Originals. Werther's
Werther's original, pretty legit. I get the caramel candy. Look at this. It's like the
Oh.
perfect bicycle for vintage trailer rally right here.
Yes, look at that color. That is gorgeous. Like a little champagne pink.
They got flowers in a basket on the boys' bike, but hey, girls can ride it too.
I would ride it, and I would put a baguette in that basket with my
Put a
flowers.
baguette in the basket.
Yep, baguette.
It's pretty clean.
Yeah, it's pretty. I could totally
I
ride
have
that.
no idea what the price is on it though. Wow. 1962 bike for $85. That's actually a really
it's
good
so-
price.
Oh my.
Hey, maybe I need a bike.
It looks like it's been repainted, but I do. Lola
Do
does love the rose.
Do I
rose
need a
pink.
bike? I might need a bike.
Yeah.
Little Roxy
Roxy the
robot.
robot and Buzzy. They had simple names back in the day. Roxy, Buzzy.
This says from 2003. So
In the
it wasn't
back, we've got Rubber Cowboy.
Everyone needs a rubber cowboy.
Look at this. Toby.
You were just speaking of 45 records.
These they sold at Radio Shack back in the day, along with Roby the robot.
Huh. So, 45 record holder.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cute? You can turn that into a purse.
We got all the 50s and 60s oil cans, all of the signage. And this stuff was really popular in the 90s and the early 2000s. People were just going crazy on this stuff. It was all over the History Channel. Everybody was restoring everything. You just don't hear about it as much, but there are still people who love this stuff and check it out. So, come on. If you're into classic cars, of course you want to have some of this stuff in your garage. Gotta be rocking it. Is that latch hook? It's like someone did this, yeah. Yep, that's what that is. 1970s latch hook. Sweet baby Jesus. Oh wait, that really is.
And a cigarette.
Is that like a mother of pearl?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
It doesn't have.
It's a clutch, but it. Yeah, I think I agree with you. I
It's
think
like a
probably
cigarette
holder from like the 30s.
A card holder, maybe. I don't know. It's pretty. I
Or it
like
could
it.
be a card holder when people used to carry around.
Drop my card with you.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
Fancy like that. So fancy.
Vintage Valentine's, baby.
Yeah, they're so adorable. Extra large for my Valentine.
What are you trying to say? I'm gonna try to lose
My
weight.
extra large
Right.
Valentine.
I guess we'll let that one go. We've got some great ironware over here, and I know this isn't mid-century, but you just don't see as many models as you used to, let alone space models. It's definitely of the era, 60s, 70s would be my guess. It's pretty hard to find these. I know of a few hobby shops that still sell model kits, but you're not going to find Space 1999. Check that out back there. Wow. Gotta love the old sci-fi. How much is that? I see no price on it. Star Blazers. That's from the 80s. That would kind of same people who did Speed Racer.
Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels.
What can I say?
Oh, Lola is beckoning me over.
I don't usually go for old trunks, but this one is
Wow,
super
look at the size
cool.
of that old trunk.
Yeah.
That's
It
like almost a
is.
steamer.
Look at that. Look at the inside of it.
Wow.
So
yeah,
pretty.
you could fit like you could. I could put Lola inside of it,
Don't.
and then
He
the back
could
of my
not.
'64 Cadillac.
He could not. And it is $165, which is, I mean, a little out of my price range for something like this, but it's not bad. And
Make
it's
a coffee table out of that.
yeah, you could put legs on it, make it a little coffee table. It's cute. I like it.
Pretty cool. Well, this is the kind of antique mall you want to go to when they're putting out new stuff
I know.
right now while we're here.
You got it.
Still got the iron work around the glass. Yeah. People say autism didn't exist back in the 50s, and I invite you to go check out someone who had a collection of 500 spoons. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Very unique, very European for sure. Had to be brought over on a steamship at some point. 449. I mean, I would
Buffet.
expect it.
Look at it. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Thinking that's oak. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but it has that look to it.
Love repeat customers.
Pretty.
And you got all of the awesome French style pans.
I love copper.
Yeah.
Copper's so pretty.
Want to get your kitchen looking.
Little Parisian
Yeah.
kitchen. We like that.
This booth right here, for example, used to be full of nothing but mid-century modern kitchen glassware. And that just goes to show how much things have changed in the 5 years since we've been here. It's just getting to be much more difficult to find mid-century everywhere, but it's still around. There's some hiding out right back here. I have no idea where I would put this. There's no room in our house where this would match or fit the motif, but I want it so badly. $39. It is glass. Yep. Sorry, didn't think that with my ring. It's definitely glass. Definitely vintage. Come on, man. Yeah. Wow, that is amazing. I want that badly. But where would we put it, Lola? Where would we put it?
A new house. A bigger house.
Someone's gonna tell me after we leave, and I'll have to drive all the way back here to get it. I'd be
Are you sure
afraid
it's
of
not
throwing
just
garbage in it because I
stickers?
wouldn't want to break it. It's too awesome, but we just don't have anything that's like red and black themed.
No.
These aisles go forever, and it's 25,000 square feet, but check out what I see over here. Now this is a reproduction, and you can tell because the buttons, a real one, you pushed in and it actually spun the dial, but it's still cool. They made a lot of these reproductions in the late 80s. In fact, when I used to work at Radio Shack in about 1989 to 1991, we used to sell a bunch of these. Yeah, 1980s fun display. Right there it says.
Shopping is quick, easy, and affordable at Radio Shack. Choose from thousands of quality gifts for the whole family. See our holiday gift idea ad and look for your gift from
Radio Shack, America's technology store.
She would wonder about you.
Oh, Lola's finding more purses.
I mean, I should always be on the lookout, right? Just in
Yeah.
case I need one.
How much is that?
I don't know. It doesn't know.
It doesn't know.
Yeah, it doesn't know how much it is. Sad day.
It's definitely older with some of the markings on it, but is it older? I don't
It's
know.
older, for sure.
It's pretty cool. Ooh, got some cool stuff. I'm seeing this over here. It's a little steep, but $45. But they do have the original Monster Mash on vinyl. That actually was a #1 hit in the United States when it came out.
It's a graveyard smash.
That's right.
Here first.
Oh,
So these two lamps are the same color. Those will look really pretty in the same room together. Very
well, it
nice.
heads towards the back as soon as you saw all the mid-century lamps.
I did see some fun lamps.
Some. Look at the selection.
Look at that. That one's
That
super
one's actually
pretty.
great.
Yeah.
It's got like a tropical.
It's 55.
Is that a fish or is that a flower?
I was wondering if it was a fish too, but it might be a flower. But I think it's 55.
$55.
That's a good price.
That is a good price.
So I loved that one. These little guys right here, look at these. Those are cute.
This is
With
an
gold
old
and black.
TV lamp that someone has modified with a standard light on it.
Yeah.
Those are fairly common back in the day. These are fun. So someone has made some
a little
retro,
retro,
style tops to go on vintage lamps is what it looks like to me.
Oh, this one might not be a vintage base, but it's still pretty.
This one is amazing.
Yeah, that is pretty. So, but what I did see over here that I thought was interesting, because this is like, you know, back in the day when you're camping. This is a field cooker. And it steams food.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I think Duke needs to steam me
Yep.
some
And then you
food.
bring your mid-century glassware and make
Yes.
some cocktails while you're
And then you can bring your little record player.
pick it up.
Ooh, look
Oh,
at that.
wow.
Little Westinghouse.
Oh wow, that's in really good shape.
Yeah.
That little one.
It's cute. Oh my gosh.
How much is it?
125.
$125 on the vintage turntable, all in one. Those are pretty cool to have when you're doing a vintage trailer rally. You gotta have one of
You
those.
have to. You have to have one of them.
Them's the rules. All these vintage things, and all I know, Lola, is that Adventure Girls are in the air.
So the Adventure Girls are different than this book over here. This is Good Housekeeping's new complete book of needlecraft. That's a lot of needlecraft.
That's right.
This is 100% more needlecraft than I know. This is their new book.
It's 1,000% more than I know. Look at the size of the SpaghettiOs. Plastic though. SpaghettiOs can. Wow, it doesn't feel metal though, but probably used like in a cafeteria or something. That's more SpaghettiOs than I ever want to eat. I'll tell you that. Oh, this is great. 1940s chalk photo picture. You could use this in a tiki bar. Very easy. It's got a great frame on it. $20 is a steal of a deal on something like this. That is a pretty cool piece. Just hiding out here in the corner with all this other kitchenware. Right next to the pigs and the salt and pepper shakers.
Everyone loves a good pig.
What am I seeing over here? Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. Estate wagon. This one's great. You could get a couple kids piled onto that bad boy. $499. Sounds about right for one in that kind of condition. All metal, of course. Wow. That is a great find. Of course, you got the little kid's tractor. Lola, you want me to take you for a spin in this?
Yeah, sure. I can drive though.
It's kind of an interesting little booth. I'm liking it. It's got, I mean, who doesn't like cast iron? Always a good fit. We have this little whaley, $69 for the glass whale. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it seems a little high to me on that one, but the rest of the stuff in here is very well priced, so probably know what they're doing. We got some great cast iron over here hiding out. This is not a design you see very often in antique stores. I think it's newer. This stuff flashbacks to being in elementary school cafeteria. Oh.
Do you see this? It's a heater. It's like a heater.
Yeah, it's a radiant
That's all
heater.
copper. And the cord is a little scary, but it's so pretty.
You could replace the cord. I will let you know that these old style heaters like this are really prone to start fires. Any piece of paper, anything that falls in there will pretty much ignite, but they are cool.
You don't have to run it. You could put a light in there. It's pretty. I like it.
This is a great booth, but I know there's one thing in here that Lola is not a big fan of, and that is dolls. And they're creepy dolls.
Not all dolls are creepy. These are extra creepy. Somebody
She's
creepified
not a
them.
fan of dolls.
Creepy. Creepy.
Now, what is this little boy doll looking at? Barbie, of course. That makes sense. Like I said, we're gonna head upstairs here in a minute, but I forgot there's actually even more booths over here. Wow. I've been back here probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and it looks like they have maintained the same quality of mid-century amazingness. Lola, there's all these vintage tools over here, amazing things, and she finds the cauldron.
Look at that. It's a copper cauldron.
I knew that you were a witchy woman.
You can, mix your brews.
That's right.
I like a good brew.
I do too. Like if you could mix up some like Modelo in there, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Something good like that
Love
would be great.
potion number 9.
I was thinking more of like a beer, but you know. Okay, I got some outdoor searchlights for a vintage car. That's pretty great. And then of course the vintage cart is hiding out right here. These are great when you're camping.
Yeah, this one's actually not a bad. I mean,
If
it's
you get yourself a
$49.
vintage trailer, $49, good
Yeah.
price on that.
Yeah, and it's a
Got
nice.
some of
neutral
Lola's
color.
favorite dishware right next to her right here.
I saw
We have this set at home.
Yeah.
$50 for this little piece right here. The prices just keep getting.
We have that.
Prices keep getting higher and higher on these, so it's time to grab them if you want them now. They're not making them anymore, so.
Yes, get them while they're hot.
Oh yeah, and we got some of these as well.
Yeah.
Yep,
Pretty.
$50 for that little one right here.
What?
Yep,
Ooh, the gooseberry is really pretty.
that is a really popular one, and that is what is that? A refrigerator ware, I believe that's what that's
Yeah.
called.
Ooh, look at this. Little napkin rings, little Bakelite napkin rings.
This it's like a tackle box made out of Bakelite. It is a tackle box, and it is made out of Bakelite. I don't think I've ever seen a tackle box made out of Bakelite before. This would be extremely fragile. Bakelite chips pretty easily, but it's early plastic, and it's pretty cool. You could use it for something else, but that is great. I don't think I've ever seen a tackle box made out of Bakelite before. I bet a lot of them didn't last that long if they got taken out, because after about 10 years or so, Bakelite just starts kind of getting a little crumbly. A little Johnny Cash in here, so I might have to cover that up, but I do appreciate it. We are still hunting for mid-century treasures, of course, but anything else we can find, that's great. We're gonna share. Can you imagine like a little 6-year-old girl teaching her how to like use this with fire, actual fire and wood? This is what you're gonna probably be doing for the rest of your life, so we're gonna teach you real young how to get good at it. You'll be standing in front of this a lot. This will be all you'll be doing.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is rad.
Hey.
This is super cool, turquoise mixer. They didn't have safeties on these, of course. If you get your fingers in there, it'll take it right off, but it's cool. I would definitely keep it in a kitchen to just make things look cool. right, Lola. Imagine you're like a little 5-6-year-old.
Yeah.
They've been having you around that hot little baby stove all day,
Yeah.
teaching you how to use that with firewood and cook
Yeah.
things. And you're like, I need something else to do, Mom. Something fun
Yeah.
and exciting. And Mom goes, boy, do I have something for you. Because you're going to be doing a lot of this too, all day, every day. So they got them. And that's why there's so many of these, because so many young women learn how to sew on these sorts of devices.
Didn't they use those to sell them?
I don't think so.
Or their travel? Maybe they're travel
You think
ones.
they're travel examples?
I don't know. I don't
For
know.
these? Look at the size of the bobbins.
Look at them.
Look at them. These are working models.
Yeah.
And
It's
all
for-
of these, by the way, are hand cranked.
Oh, look at it. Sewing machine for the little seamstress.
Yep, that's what they
Going
said right
back
there.
there. Yeah.
That's what they were for.
I'm disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Not that sewing is sad. Sewing is great. But
Sewing is great.
I also hate it because I'm really bad at it. So.
Oh, these are like 1920s, 1930s. Yeah, I'm saying 1930s on this one.
I like that.
$68.
Yeah.
Those frames are made out of plaster, so they're really hard to find in that kind of condition because they usually get chipped real easily. But that's a
I like
definitive
that
style.
one. The flapper girl.
Yeah, Greek art was super popular then, so we'd take kind of like 1930s flappers, put them in like a Greek style. And frankly, come on, guys. You got palm trees in the background. You got all this going on. Once again, throw that vintage tiki bar, 'cause in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, they would have had that for sure.
That light's kind of interesting. Kind of funky looking.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this one. It's pretty.
Lola's still back over here. What'd you find this
So
one,
I
Lola?
saw this gold box and I was intrigued. This is an electrivet.
An electrivet.
Keeps food piping hot
Oh, so it says
electrically.
trivets are supposed to keep food cool. This one keeps your food hot.
You plug it in. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I kind of feel like I
Could be
might
good
need
for
it.
Thanksgiving. A little Christmas action.
Could be good for everything.
That's right.
It's like you put your coffee right there, like your coffee pot.
How much is it?
This is $22.
$22.
For a piece of history.
You too can light your house on fire for $22. Alright. We're not even quite halfway through here yet, but there's still more good stuff to find. They seem to have a good mix of this, like, kind of spread through each of the booths. My mom used to have this exact recipe box with recipes in it when I was a kid. Wow. That's pretty great. I'm assuming it must have come with like good housekeeping or something. It doesn't say. But I would guess. We're just finding more and more stuff.
Oh, 4 highball glasses.
Oh, those are some great eyeballs.
Yeah, those are pretty. Oh my gosh. They are paisley though, Duke. 49?
49.
For 4?
Paisley's not my style.
Duke doesn't like paisley.
No, it reminds me of the 90s too much, even though I know those were actually from the 50s. But Paisley in the 90s, oh. Bad memories of Paisley. Hiding all the way in the back of this shelf is a beadcraft outfit from the Boy Scouts of America. Complete beadcraft outfit to make a variety of colorful native Indian belts, Indian girdles, Indian headbands. Fascinating. You want to make yourself like a mixed cocktail?
Yes.
Because that is the most adorable, tiny little blender I've seen. It's like half the
That's so
size.
cute.
Look how small this little one is. But it's in really good shape. You know that this thing would just go and go.
Yeah.
It's like in mint condition. Avocado green from the 70s.
I like it.
So many aisles of stuff. Definitely 25,000 square feet. It goes on
goes
and on.
and goes, and we haven't even been upstairs yet. Crazy.
Who needs an electrivet? We got one of these right here, $28, vintage. You can have this right here. Keep your
casserole nice and warm.
That's right, nice and toasty.
I like a good casserole
And you don't
dish.
burn the house down.
It's true. Well, I mean, maybe, but not from that.
Unlikely. These Tupperware are very popular.
We have these. You know, I use these for like everything. I put
I know.
vegetables in there. I put bread, loaves of bread.
We've been going through this store for about an hour or so, and suddenly, out of nowhere, spaghettiware. So these used to be fairly, not rare, but they were more common. And I have the green, the turquoise, I even have pink ones at home. I have a few of these yellows. I've got tumblers, I've got different styles, but spaghettiware is great. These are glass that are wrapped in this like plastic, like this. This is also from the 60s. This is 2 pieces. They would have had more. Great for cocktails. $45 for the whole set. So 2, 4, 6, 7 out of probably a 12-piece set. Pretty good. Some really good mid-century glassware.
Chicken of the sea.
Oh wow! What'd you get there, babe?
Little chicken of the sea guys. Those are pretty. I like the turquoise one.
$37 each.
These ones are too.
The end of this aisle and gotta sneak through some of these rooms here, see what we got going on, and then we're gonna be heading upstairs for the second half. And I know they've got a ton of mid-century clothing and things up there. Some great stuff. Wow, look at these toys, guys. $195 for the truck, $135 for that one. Seems to be about the going price for this gentleman's booth. He likes the $195. Matchboxes. Ooh, a bulldozer. $75 for a bulldozer. I'm a sucker for these vintage cigarette ashtrays. They work really good for cigars too. Hint, hint for all you guys out there. Good times. Lola, look at this. You can
Nice,
make some
yeah.
coffee and have some creamer ready to go with it.
Yeah, a little Art Deco style 4-piece coffee set.
We even have, of course, you'll see those around, the Art Deco style shakers for cocktails
Yeah.
in the same kind of
This one's
design.
$79 for the 4 pieces.
$79. There's an entire vintage metal amusement park.
Ooh, look at that. How cute.
It's like a little roller coaster in there.
Yeah. Let's see what it says.
You wind up on his nose. Is there
Works wind up. It's $180.
Is there like a car in it or something? I don't know what you put in there.
Maybe it has a car that
That's
goes
right.
with it.
Put the little police guy chasing
I
you
don't
on a
think so.
tricycle.
I don't think he would fit.
Oh wow. This is great.
Ooh, yeah, look at that.
$89
I think I need it.
for that glass mid-century. I like it. I found another one.
So most of us don't
Oh, wow.
have the media to keep on the media
This
stand.
is, people would have filled this with magazines and newspapers back in the day.
And records, I
And
think.
yeah, I think
But
you're
you
right.
could
You would have had
totally-
vinyl. You could still put vinyl records down there.
But you could
rock 'em.
also put some plants on here. Like,
That's great.
yeah.
110. That is not a common piece. to
No,
see
I like
anymore.
it. I
We
like
had a couple ourselves at home, and they turned out to be made for 78s instead of 33 and a third record. So, gotta be careful when you buy those two. Make sure they'll fit your standard record. Well, we've finally finished the lower floor and all this amazingness. are
Many
headed
more
up.
treasures upstairs.
Many more treasures. We've been up here before. It's pretty great.
This is my favorite place to go clothes shop. See? So many clothes.
Broken down by decades and everything.
Yeah.
If you shop here and buy things, you could look as cool as these cool kids down here.
Yeah, look at those cool things.
Oh, I see.
That's actually a legit vintage tie. What'd you find,
Just
Lola?
try it on, but that's very pretty. I like the blue color.
1950s, $69.
Yeah. Which, we'll test it. That's one of the nice things here is they have dressing rooms.
I have wandered into the back because, of course, there is a men's section and it's always so much smaller than the women's. But they do have it for the vintage man on the go. Lola's going to keep hunting. It's going to definitely take her at least 30 minutes to an hour. Who knows? I am going to move onwards and upwards. This section is 1920s, 1940s. You always have to ask for assistance to get into here. But some amazing finds. Back in there. All right. The amazing finds keep going on and on back here. The first thing I saw was this. Come on. Wow, you could get this converted to Bluetooth easily and with very minimal modifications. I would leave it exactly like it is, just so you could play Bluetooth on it as well as radio, because no one listens to radio anymore. But of course, with Bluetooth, you can listen to anything you want. I love it. The variety of glassware that we used to have as a country was out of control, where everything was controlled by like 2 corporations. But that's a design I have not seen before, and I don't know if it's $15 per glass or $15 for the set. I feel like it's for a single glass. I would hope they would sell that as a set, because that is pretty great. Look, I'm finding some more mid-century that would go along with that coffee and creamer set down there. They have this. I've seen shakers in the same design. You could probably put together like an entire on-the-go camping set of that. So the booths up here in the top part go all through the middle, and then all around the outside they have this section, and it's always fun to check out because I feel that a lot of people miss it, and thusly you can find some cool things that maybe someone else didn't snatch up. What are these? Mid-century modern swivel bowls made in Germany. Maybe so you could stack different candies and treats in them, I guess. That's pretty great. Earlier I was talking about Lazy Susans, and here is an example of one all together with the bottom on it. So yeah, oftentimes you'll see those pieces, someone separated them out because maybe they've lost the base that they go on. But the good part is that the bases are interchangeable on a lot of them. So if you have those parts, you can kind of change out your Lazy Susans and get different styles. We're checking back out on Lola. What you got going on, girl? Oh, hello. Yeah, you got that tailored in on the sides?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I like
you just
it.
got to have it taken in on the sides.
Yeah.
Pull it back.
A little bit.
Yeah, pull it back.
Well, there's needs to be like there's darts right here.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
can see that. Yeah. That
Is it
could be, yeah. Wow.
Good beachcomber bash dress.
That would be perfect for a tiki convention.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come look over here.
Screamingly 60s. Yes. And I was looking earlier for vintage men's clothing over there, and they didn't have a whole lot, but over here in this booth, somebody's actually got quite a bit of it. $55. It's got the snaps. It's got everything. A little bit too small for this guy, but I'm liking it. Over here, and it looks like a National Park Service jacket hiding in the back here. Some fun things, but what I'm seeing hiding out in the back is this actual 1950s bark cloth hiding in the back. $68 for a vintage tiki shirt back here. There was a time when I could find these all over the place, but they are getting harder and harder to find. That's the first one I've seen in this entire mall today. Wow, good times. She's in there, and I'm looking at this screamingly 1950s patio dress, obviously in a very small size, but $25? Are you serious? Wow. Wow, it's even got the silver all on the top and the arms. Ladies, somebody could crush that. The black and gold one was $32?
Yeah.
They're giving those away. Oh, what?
Pretty, right?
How do you spot them on the shelf?
It needs
I'm like, I don't know.
Needs a little belt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it looks quite
And how
lovely.
much is this one?
I think I'll look, but I think it was like 65.
Come here, Lola. Come here. It has pockets?
Yeah, look at
It's
these.
a vintage dress with pockets?
Little pockets.
What? The blue one was $69?
69.
$69, but hey, you don't even need to alter that one. It's all ready to go as it is.
Probably would fit me, actually.
$24 scooter dress in pink and white.
I mean, it is pretty. Is
Look at
Duke
that.
telling me I should try it on? What I hear
it's
is...
screamingly a Lola dress.
I hear Duke saying I should try on more dresses.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear that?
Yeah. All right. Well, we came, we saw Lola bought way too many things, probably.
It's Valentine's Day.
We're going to head downstairs, and it is Valentine's Day. So Lola says, hey, I want to go antiquing for Valentine's Day. I'm like, well, let me pitch an idea to you.
Bossa Nova.